how's it going, everybody? I realize you can't really hear me talking much when I step away from the phone, but that's just because I stand it up and record. But I got this down really low. It's almost at my knee. So my hands, even though it might appear they're under it, I'm not going under it unless I put my hands way down here. And then I would have to swipe up. But that's just you know, I'm going to try to keep them up as high as I can and stay in the camera up above it. The wind from your hands can't pull wind like that unless you have TK or aerokinesis or something. Up above it. I'm gonna try it. Up above it. That was just for that commenter who said it was the wind from my hands. I'd like to see them do that at knee level and snatch them up off of it like that. Like, I used to have it just stacked on something flat, and it was take forever just to blow it off of something flat, moving like crazy. And now I can almost do it first try like this, but somehow that's the wind. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry, but that can't be the wind from your hands underneath it, snatching it up in the air like that. You know, it's impossible. I know what it looks like from camera perspective, but trust me, this is under it. This is not. It's just perspective, man. Not under it. Still up above it. Not under it. Definitely up above it. Up above it. Not mad though. Just making a point. You know, what you see isn't what you see is what you're looking for. Not what's actually happening. And plus I feel like not what I can do is more important than what I have to say about how I do what I do. But I guess you need to give people evidence that what you say actually works sometimes. If it looks like that to people, then I do need to show that I can do it. You know, I don't know. I was gonna try to snatch the cup this time, but you know, I don't practice much from this level. Hold on, I think my dogs are getting into a play. Hey, I'm back now. My bad. They weren't even really doing anything. They just get loud with each other and do that thing where they bite at each other's mouths, but they're not really biting. It's more like playing, and then they get serious, but then they don't even bite each other. And plus, the one doesn't even have teeth. She's so old, so. But yeah, that can't be the wind from underneath, was my point. Man, it's hot out here. That's the only reason I don't have them out here, so I can just keep them cool out here, because it's too hot to. Sometimes it takes a minute after something like that anyway. Like I said, they don't even let me do much of anything. I love them, you know. I wouldn't change anything except for, you know, I'd give them more area to run around. And even though they got plenty, I still want them to just have like areas and stuff. That would be cool, but like, I don't know. Some might say I'd dedicate my life to my animals, which I pretty much do. I don't really regret it, you know. Like before I got telekinesis, I had social anxiety. So I was at home basically alone all the time. I had a guinea pig, and she would talk to me all the time, but you know, so. Anyway, you get the idea. It's definitely not the wind from underneath coming up, unless it's aerokinesis. Aerokinesis. You know, I had to show this because I've been practicing in my chair, which is lower, so that makes it work better. You know what I'm saying? So it's I started practicing that more, so I could do this. I put it on my little couch over here, you know, which if it looks any better when I rewatch this video, I'll probably start doing that all the time. Yeah, see, that's not underneath it. I don't know what the camera angle looked like because I didn't look, but I definitely was not underneath it, so. It's all about how you move the energy of your hands and body. And then when you get them stuck where you want them, then you can kind of just do like I said in one video where you like, it's like you pull it and it just shoots out a burst of energy on it. I don't know. It's pretty cool. It's like a Slimer shot or something. I'm trying to get the straw to come out with it. I don't know if you can see it. It keeps getting dark. It'll brighten up when I get over here, but get dark. But I was trying to pull the straw up with it. I've done it, but the cup actually slides down like this, and the straw comes out and goes this way, and the cup goes that way. But that's when I don't have a wall right here. Like I can freely move, and I'm not worried about people thinking it's the wind when I know it's not. Standing too far away from it to, you know, get that to happen from underneath. Let's stand up above it here. This is something I've definitely never done. I haven't done that before. That's why it took me a minute, but try that. That's kind of feels a little different. I don't know. From straight up above it, you know, just pull with it. And I'm sweating my face off in case you can't tell. It's hot out here, and I'm doing this in the humidity. I'll step back a little bit. I think I just figured out something. Hold on here. That was a little different. That actually felt like, when I'm doing it, I don't necessarily get the palm every time, but that felt like I was rotating my palm to get that right there. That was pretty tight. But yeah, the sweat dripping off my nose is definitely making me distracted a wee bit. But anyway, it still works. You get it. I was just making this, like I said, to show that skeptic that it's not the wind, even though from perspective it looks like it. I don't even know if this bottle will stand, just kind of leaning here, but the straw may not stay on it. Yeah, well, stay. Yeah, and that's uphill too, just so you know. That's pushing it uphill. I hope you could see that I didn't really move that fast so the wind didn't blow it, you know. It's a lot easier than I make it look up there, but up there, it's because I don't get this range of motion because I'm going to slap the counter with my fingers, and that makes me feel less in a motion, you know. Like, I don't know. I feel like I have less range of motion. I don't know if you could see the cup that was over here moving. Let's see here. Yeah, that's just not hard enough to do all that. I'm sorry, That was just my little bit of proof, man. You know, that's it. That's all. You know, I had to figure out how to get it like this. This was my best angle that I could get for a lower angle where I could get my hands up above it and actually. I'm sorry, but from up above, that's almost impossible right there. And I don't know if you could hear me, but, you know, from up above, that's almost impossible. I forget my phone's sitting on the speaker, and you probably can't hear everything I'm saying. That's from up above, and that's pushing it uphill because it's coming downhill. So, you know, that's a few things. Like, I'm going to start practicing knocking over boxes and stuff instead of all this. Anyway, hope you liked it. No wind from the hands. Take care.